What's up, adventure friends? It's just me today. Today I'm gonna show you how you can have a great day in Las Vegas. Let's go. All right, so we decided to drive down to Las Vegas and meet up with some of my family for one of my cousin's birthdays. We stopped at the county fair that was there in Parowan, Utah, which was really fun because we got to watch Zephaniah have a great time riding some of the rides. The one ride that he rode most of the time was actually a motorcycle ride. He rode it with one of his cousins, and it was super funny because he is a year older than she is, and so when they were riding this ride, he was having a great time in the front, and it was funny to see her face in the back. She wasn't really sure how to feel, but she rode it and she didn't cry, so that was good. But after that, then actually Zephaniah rode it a few more times because the guy who was taking the tickets, he actually just let him keep riding it. So that was really kind of him, and that was a good experience for Zephaniah. He didn't want to get off, so when we decided to leave, he was pretty sad about that, but he still had a good time. All right, so we spent the night in Cedar City, Utah with some of my family, and then in the morning we got up and we got ready so that we could go and drive to Las Vegas and have brunch there. We ended up at the Wynn Hotel, and we wanted to eat at I believe it's called the Jardine that was there. We saw it on a TikTok. It looked really cute, but when we got there, it was about an hour and a half wait, which we were not willing to wait because we had already spent about 2 hours in the car driving to Las Vegas. So we decided to go somewhere else that was cheaper and right up our alley, and that was the Las Vegas swap meet. So when we got to the swap meet, we ended up going straight to their food courts. It's a huge pavilion. It has tons and tons of food options, drink options, dessert options. It was just so nice to see all the food there and all the vendors. So we ended up getting a couple street tacos, and then I got a birria taco. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you some of those videos, but it was just super nice, and just the atmosphere was exactly what we wanted, and it was just right up our alley. Okay, so I wanted to tell you, so I just ordered some birria. They're not like tacos, they're burritos from this place behind me. They look so good. Thank you. I know. Oh, thank you. Oh, I didn't think it was gonna be this big. Okay. Okay, first bite.
Let me just get a close-up real quick.
Oh, it is hot.
Okay.
It is really hot.
How is it? Good? It looks good. How's the drink? Pretty good?
It's really good. It's refreshing.
Cheers. I know, these tacos are good.
GPS signal lost.
Me and Eni used to live in New Mexico. This is bringing back the New Mexico feel. If you're ever in Las Vegas, I highly recommend going to the Las Vegas swap meet, especially if you're looking for something good to eat. And then you can shop around and, just have a good time and kill some time at the swap meet that way. I did happen to find a vendor that had some huge mangoes, so I did end up buying some mangoes that were massive and they tasted great. After the swap meet, we ended up going to Selfie World. Selfie World is cool, and it's exactly what it is. It's a place to take selfies. So Selfie World, you have to pay about, I think it's $20 or $25 a person to get in. And there's about 15 rooms. There might be a little bit more, but rooms that are decorated and themed so that you can go around and take pictures and videos as much as you want. And you are put into a time slot, so you're not really overlapping with a bunch of people. When we went, it was perfect. It was maybe us and a couple other people who have been there. So when it was our turn, we didn't have any problem with the rooms, and it was great. We took lots of videos, pictures, and we just had a good time for an hour. after Selfie World, we were feeling a little bit tired from the heat and just from the swap meet and Selfie World, so we decided to get pedicures. So that was really relaxing. After we got our pedicures, we decided to go to a place called Black Tap, and Black Tap is famous for their shakes that everybody posts on Instagram and social media. So we decided to try it out too. We each got a different shake so that we could try each other's. I got a cake shake. My other cousin got a, I believe it was called caramel and salt, or salt and caramel shake. And that one, hands down, was the best shake. And then my other cousin got a cookie shake. So my honest review about Black Tap, I give it probably a 7 out of 10. I feel like it was too pricey for what we were given. Visually, very pleasing and cute to take pictures with, but that was about it. To finish our night out, we decided to end up at the gambling tables. Now, we've never played Russian roulette. I believe that's what it's called, you know, where the ball spins and it's like choose black or red and whatever number. Anyway, we decided to sit down at this table, and we had the dealers teach us how to play, and we each had $25, and that's what we were willing to spend. So I lost my 25, same with my other cousin, but my cousin whose birthday it was, she actually ended up winning like almost $500 from her 25 bucks that we spent. So it was hands down worth it. It was really fun because we actually had some other people come to our table and they were standing around us. They were also winning tons of money too, and I was just shocked at how much people were putting down. I can see how everybody can spend so much time in Las Vegas, especially at the gambling tables, because it was fun. Like, being in Las Vegas really reminds me of Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. If you ever seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Because then they end up eating the lotus flower, and then they spend days there and they forget like the time that they were there. That's exactly how I felt. Being at the table, we killed a lot of time and it was fun. And I felt like if I had a ton of money, I would just throw it down and just stay there probably all night because I was having a great time. But anyway, I just thought that was fun, and the winning was fun as well. Okay, so after we won some money, we decided to walk around the strip for a little bit. Not worth it. It's super crowded and just, I don't know, that's not really like our scene. So we decided to leave and go home, and we had like the best car ride home, just like laughing and talking just about life. So it was really fun, and I would say for a day's trip there to Las Vegas, we got a lot of things done. We did a lot of things, and it was worth it. So if you're ever in Las Vegas, try some of these things out and tell me if you like them or not. And that's it, guys. That was my day trip out to Las Vegas. If you are there, I highly suggest the swap meet and also Selfie World. Those were hands down my favorite things that we did. And other than that, please consider subscribing to the channel, and I will catch you guys on our next adventure.
Oh, that wasn't bad. Did you fart?
It was just a little one.
And then there's a Mayola girl behind us.
Were you recording?
With her
But
bonnet.
I didn't hear it.
But you know what? That's because the silent ones are usually deadly, but not this one.
That is very true.